What's going on, guys? It's Helen Wolfie and welcome back to the Minecraft RMS Republic interior tutorial video. In this one, we will be doing both the port and starboard cargo holds, which are on both sides of the Dynamo room. Without any more stalling, let's get straight into it. So what we're going to go and do first, we're going to head over to the Dynamo room. Or rather the empty rooms that would be on both sides of it, left and right. So we're going to start with the left one, but facing forward, it'd be the starboard, depending which way you're facing, of course. So what you're going to do first, in terms of the blocks, you are going to need you're going to want to grab your oak fence. You want to grab rather. Just got to find them. Want to grab your crafting table, your crafter, want to grab your chest, want to grab the barrels, you want to grab your shelves, but make it so it's the spruce shelf. I believe it is. Sorry, not spruce shelf. It's the dark oak shelf. So let me just replace that. Then you're going to want some spruce slab. Let's see. You're going to need. Let's see. You're going to need your copper chest, but waxed copper chest. We'll find it. Should be waxed copper chest. There we are. You're going to need a loom. You're going to need an armor stand. I'll have to put that in my actual inventory now, rather than my hotbars. Going to need your sandstone wall, I believe. Or is it? Hang on. Let me just. Yeah, sorry. In my the actual marking out chip, I put it as sandstone, but really it's meant to be the diorite wall because I did that for all the other compartments. So you want, instead of sandstone wall, you're going to use the diorite wall. And finally, you're going to need some grey carpet. Where are they? There it is. Yeah. So what we're going to go do the girders of the walls first. So we'll equip our diorite stairs. And then we're going to come facing this wall. So you're going to miss one. So you're going to do one, miss a one, one, miss a one, one, miss a one, one, miss one, and so on and so forth. Keep doing that till you covered this whole wall. For the bits where they're not, parts that are not connecting, you just need to connect those yourself. Let's see. Apologies, my mistake. The top parts here are going to need to be removed because the ceiling goes here. But you'll still be connecting them up. And something that should look like this. Then Well, now that we've got that, what we're going to come and do first, we're going to start placing the first lot of blocks. The dark oak or spruce. Keep thinking that unless there's a mix, I think it's a spruce. Let me just keep the spruce for now, and then I can double check later. So these 4 gaps, you're gonna skip them. 1, 2, 3, 4 until you see these 4, I believe. Is it the 4? Sorry, no, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. You're gonna step these 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4, like these 4 gaps basically. Then you're gonna have 2 barrels, chest to the left, then 1 block gap, and then an armor stand. Don't place it like straight like this. Just place it on an angle like this. Then from the chest, you're going to do a 2 block gap. You're going to have 2 crafting tables, without going in them, of course, and then a crafter. I'm going to try to do it the right side up, or you see what side this is on. This is the side you want to face. Like it sort of looks like a sort of a handle looking side. You got to place it at a certain angle. Then on top of the end of this crafting table, you're going to shift and then put 2 oak fences. And beside, in the middle here, we're going to go equip our grey carpet. And from the crafting table, you're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, I believe. We just go and check that. Wait, it's on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. And they are spruce shelves, not dark oak. I don't know what I was thinking. Anyway, afterwards, when you've got that, you're going to miss 1 block gap here and place up a chest on either side of this diorite wall. Then once when you've got that, 1 block gap here, and then you're gonna have 2 looms. So 1, 2, and then another crafter. You can have it the same way as this side's facing. You just gotta keep placing the auto crafter, or just the crafter until you're facing, getting the right side, facing the right way. The right side, yeah. Basically, this should be mirror imaging, like parallel. And like once again, another 2 oak fence. Once when you've got that, let's see. We'll come to this side first. So next to this crafter, you're gonna have another one facing the same way, but you're gonna just have them facing into each other. A bit awkward first. So as this side, yep, you should have something that look like that, and then you're gonna put another fence on it. Once when you've got that, you're gonna have barrel, and then 2 barrels, 1, 2, and then in the corner you're gonna have a chest here, and then you're going to have a chest here, and on top of that barrel you're going to have a lantern. It's a simple lantern. You'll have to shift, not the chest, you'll have to shift in place so you don't accidentally click inside. And then you should obviously have 1 block gap. And not for the iron door, just use a iron weighted pressure plate. Place some at the doorways so you can get in and out of the Dynamo room nice and easy. Just put that in inventory for now till we come to the opposite bulkhead compartment, not bulkhead, the opposite cargo hold. Then next to this pressure plate, you're gonna have a crafting table. Then you're gonna have a barrel, but facing this way in. Then you're gonna have another armor stand and facing diagonally outwards again. I need to actually see what's in underneath here, so just bear with me a moment, guys. I keep going the opposite way. This is the side it's on. Yes. Yeah, so just simply another barrel in on itself. Just needed to check because we couldn't actually see what was underneath it. So shift and crouch in place. Gotta make sure it's flat though. I think you just have to do something like this. And then just you craft a on the corner like this. Then when you've done that, we're gonna have 1 block gap and then a chest, simple chest, gonna have it facing in on itself. Then what we're gonna do, we're gonna have 2 barrels, 1, 2. Oops. I have to do it without flying. And then another barrel with another chest but facing in on itself. So let me just fly up and shift crouch and place it. And then next to this barrel, you're just gonna have another barrel but face this barrel towards the diorite wall. We'll have to do from here. So that looks backwards. That sounds so stupid when I say it like that. So it's going to be backwards anyway. Once when you've got that, you're going to come diagonally 1 from this barrel and then forward 1. You're going to have 2 chests, so 1, 2, and then a barrel like so. Now, once when you've got that, you're going to go equip your dark oak. I thought there was dark oak shelves as well. I just wasn't too sure. So on this, I believe on this in the whole wall. Let's see what it looks like. Yes. No, I'm not sure. Hang on, let me just go and check, guys. Keep going the wrong way again. It's not spruce. It's dark. Looks darker on my reference pictures, but this is what it should look like, obviously. So let me just come over here. It's spruce shelf after all. Let me just replace those. Then, as you saw on the marking out ship, we're going to need an anvil. And we've obviously got the spruce fence, so just put an anvil. Keep breaking stuff. Or just fix that. You're going to place an anvil, and then on top of that, you're just going to place 3 slabs, I believe. Let me just go check my reference pictures. See. Yep. Okay. All right. So once that is right, okay. Next, once we're gonna just turn the camera facing this way. What we're gonna do next, we're gonna come diagonally from this slab, so like this block here, and then you're gonna place a barrel. We just get that out. Place a barrel, but you gotta make sure it's standing up. So let me just use a barrel on the wall as an anchor block. Now that we've got that, we're gonna go and do. We just get a bird's eye view. So we've got chest facing this way on towards the diag wall. You're gonna have another barrel, but rather than having facing the same way, the pattern's going to be this way on. Pattern should be like this. Just awkward. So you should have something that should look like this, basically. Have the barrels facing different ways for the pattern. Then on top of that, you're gonna place a copper chest, facing it outwards again, like the normal chest. And then leave this whole row of 3 here blank, and then you're just gonna put 3 crafting tables like so, with a lantern on this side, and then oak fence at the end, the front one here. When we've got that, we are going to place, let's see, this is an empty compartment. Okay, so leave this 2 block gap here, and then we're gonna have a doorway into the next bulkhead and compartment. So in this corner, what we're gonna go and do, we're gonna place a chest facing in on the inside, like so. Then we're going to place a barrel. Got to place it upside down, so it's facing upwards. Then another chest facing inwards. Then a 1 block gap. You're going to have a crafter, but place it on its side like this, I believe. Sorry, it needs to be on this. Awkward to get the right face. Yeah, sorry, it needs to be like this, guys. And then in front of that, you're going to place upside down barrel, like so. And then a chest. Next to that crafter, you're also going to have another barrel. There's quite a few barrels in this. I'll have to place it on its side like this. It's a bit difficult, but it'll have to be on the blank side. Like, have it like this. And finally, the last little lot of cargo. This one's, I think this is going to be pretty simple. So, we're going to do this. So that, let's see, there's the doorway. So, what we're going to do, we're going to have a crafter here. And then on top of that crafter, you're going to have some more oak fence. I don't know what happened to it. Oh, wait, it's there in my blimmin' hand. Then one block gap, nothing here, just to trap the pressure plate. Then next, you're going to have the crafting table, and then another crafter, but not like a standard crafting table, an ore crafter. I never actually used the crafter, and I don't even know how to. Really, I should know. And on top of that crafting table, you're just gonna have some oak fence like so. Once when you're done, you should have something that should look like this. The first cargo hold. Now what we can go and do, we can go ahead and seal this up. If you want a couple more lanterns here and there, you can pretty much just put a few more, like, I don't know, put one on the spiral and maybe a one on this one, just a couple more here and there, and then you can say go ahead and seal that up, and then we can go and do the other one. I'm gonna go and do a jump cut, guys. So just like this, filling the blocks in so you've covered it over, and I will see you after the jump cut. Alright, welcome back after the jump cut. As you can see, I've filled in the roof of one of the cargo holds we finished, and also the ceiling above the Dynamo room, because we didn't need that open anymore. We just needed this last cargo hold that is open. So we're both roughly just gonna go do the same sort of process. It's just laid out slightly different. So what you're gonna go and do is that you're gonna go equip your diorite wall again. I'm gonna go do one. Mr. One, Mr. One, Mr. One, Mr. One, so on and so forth. Again, until you reach the other side. Nice and easy, nice and simple. Okay? And then you're gonna go and connect these up. Now that we've got that, we can start building the cargo hold itself. Well, what's in the cargo hold rather. So, start off. We're gonna go and equip our spruce shelf, and we're gonna go and put two here in front of this diorite wall. We're gonna go put a stone cutter, so we need to just grab one of those, or just put cutter there. There you go. Shift do that now in my inventory for a second, and then the way that's stone cutter's gonna go is just gonna go at the side here. Then you're gonna go grab yourself a lever. You're gonna place a simple lever here, and on top of that, this is gonna have a slab. That's just basically acting as like a little raised table or something. Not exactly sure what, but it's there anyway. Then from this diorite wall, you're gonna place a copper chest or wax copper chest. Next to that, you're gonna go place a barrel. You just sort that out. It's a barrel. Then in that one, then the two block up 1, 2, And then one forward, you're going to place your armor stand. Not straight though, do it diagonally. Put that back in my inventory. Let me just take a drink. Sorry about that. I was just taking a drink. It's my throat dry. Then when you've got your armor stand, you're gonna go to the next gap. You're gonna go place your barrel and a barrel diagonally in front of this direct wall. Then wax copper chest, and on top of that, you're gonna go and place your spruce shelf. So, and then next that you're going to do carpet. So it's just going to be a 3x3. So like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So it's laid out slightly different. Then on this side, not the left but the right side, so this corner, you're going to place up a chest and then a normal chest. So it looks like this. Then forward 1 from the carpet, right 1, which is the gap, and then on this block you're going to go place a loom. It has to be on this side, I believe. Yep, needs to be on this side. And you got 2 crafting tables. And then on that crafting table, you're just going to have some wood oak fence. Not wood fence, but same thing. Still wood. Then from the gap next to it, so you're going to have small spruce shelf. Then, once when you've done that, to next to the end front of the corner of this rug, you go one block gap, and then crafting table here. Then anvil. And you also need to get a cartography table. Cartography table. 2 cartography tables. Then 2 oak fence. And 2 oak fence on this crafting table. Then once you've got that, what you're going to do next is I'm going to face this wall. I'm going to go and place 2 leathers with the spruce slab on top, pretty much like this, but for this side. And then obviously, let's see. Then we're gonna have a pressure plate on both for the front and both, of course. How else are you gonna get out? And once when you got done that, you're gonna go and place 2 barrels, and then a chest. Face the chest towards the barrel, and place the chest on top of the barrel, facing forward with the button putting at the front. And then a wax copper chest, like so. That's for this half. Now for other half, what we're gonna go and do, just face this way on. We're gonna go grab ourselves a lectern, I think. No lectern. Those those one tables you use for archery, but haven't actually got a use to just a block. What are they called again? A lectern. Tell you what, I'll just go to search items, and I'll just have to find it manually if I know where it is. Fletching table, that was it. Couldn't think of the name. I knew it was something to do with archery. I just couldn't think of the name. So you're gonna go grab your fletching table and place it behind the loom or next to the loom, facing forward. And on top of that fletching table, you're gonna place 2 oak fence. Then next to the these chests, you're going to have small shelves, but instead of the way I had it here on this one, is basically laid out different. Just gonna have some shelves here, I believe. Let's see. It's always on the run. It's here. Okay. Once when you've got that, you're gonna go grab yourself a grindstone. I haven't actually got one, so I need to grab one. A grindstone. Place it in the corner. Facing this way. Then, once when you've done that, you're gonna do 1 block gap. And then you're gonna put 2 barrels here. With a chest in front of it, I believe. Sorry, you'll have to do another one because can't get past it. So 2 barrels, and then one side for a copper chest on top, and then a normal chest here. Then you got some more shelves. Then you got a crafting table. Another grindstone this way. And then a smithing table. There's a smithing table here. Put some oak fence on top of it. We'll have to shift, crouch, and place that. 1 block gap, and then you're gonna have some more carpet. Let me just do that. And then once when you've done that, you have a one from this chest. You can have 1 block gap, and then you're just gonna go place. Go place 1 here. 1 here facing opposite way, I think. Awkward. Bear with me a minute, guys. Hang on, I think I'll have to place it normally. Yeah, you just gotta do it this way on. And then I'm gonna go and place chest facing the inside. And then a chest here facing forward. Okay. Once when you've done that, you're going to place stone cutter. Let's see. Here's a stone cutter next to the crafting table. Then the waxed copper chest. Normal chest. I've already got the mid hotbar. And then we're gonna go to place our barrel. That's not a barrel, that's a fletching table. This is the barrel. And then 2 copper chests, I believe. Yep. On top of the barrel, just gonna place a lantern. Okay. And in the corner, after go and see. In the corner, we've got got a barrel facing forward like this, and then a barrel facing this way. And then you're gonna have a chest on top, and a chest here beside this barrel with an armor stand. This one's facing straight this time, not diagonally. Go ahead and place that. Now obviously one block gap here. And then finally, what we're gonna go and do is we're gonna go and place 2 barrels, 1, 2, and then one barrel here, facing on in like this. Then the chest on top, so, and then a copper chest on the inside, I believe. Sorry, no, it's the outside. You place a copper chest on the outside, like so. And when you're done, you should have something like that. Should look like this. It does look similar to the first one, but it's laid slightly different. Like there's 2 carpets instead of 1, and some of the shelving placements are different. Now that we've got that, what we're gonna go and do, we're gonna go and fill this in. So nice and simple. Fill this in. After you fill this in, and on top of the sandstone, you're just gonna fill the decking in. So like, just like simply just fill this in, ready for the next deck. I can just do that off camera. Nice and simple. Fill this in. And obviously add a couple more lanterns here and there real quick. Not really any exact position to place these lanterns. Just place them out a few places here and there, just so it lights up the space. That'll do. And now we can finish filling in the rest. There we go. Let's fill these last few blocks in. And there we go. It's obviously all blank in, and that will just be ready to fill in the deck. And then we'll, in part 16, we will move on to doing the next cargo hold. It's going to be a fairly quick tutorial in the next part, in part 16, 17 together. No, I think thought there would be around 18 parts for the whole tank top altogether, but I think there'll only be about 17 parts in total. And then starting from part 18 will be the first start accommodation. Starting to work our way further up the ship as we go along. So if you all managed that, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on all post notifications when I upload a brand new video. and I'll see you in part 16.